In this month of June, the world is talking about men's health and how it's important that you prioritize yourself. So in that spirit, we'll be talking about how you ruin your life in your 20s as a man. Okay, these are ways that some men ruin their life in their 20s. Now, there's some that, I mean, you can always come back from it, but in case you're in your 20s or you are past your 20 and you agree to this or you disagree to this, feel free to let me know in the comment section, because I have spoken to a lot of men before making this video and they've come to agree to this. And anyways, it also applies to women. All right, so let us talk about these ways that you are ruining your life in your 20s. And the very first way that a lot of men are ruining their 20s is by surrounding yourself with the wrong people. Now, personally, I can say a lot about this particular point because I was once surrounded by a lot of wrong people. And honestly, you don't know how time flies, how the fact that you are around the wrong set of people can limit you and can eat away your years. Okay, surrounding yourself with the wrong people, the wrong mindsets, okay, it will stunt you. It will stunt your growth. You will have a lot of impossibility mindset rather than having a positive mindset. You surround yourself with people who only talk about thousands when people are talking about hundreds of thousands, millions and billions. I'm not just talking about it, they are working towards it, but you're there surrounded by people who, even when you talk about your dream, they laugh at you rather than encourage you. You're talking to people who tell you, oh, you can't do this. They make you feel like everything is impossible rather than encouraging you to even give it a try. That's how you waste your 20s and you ruin your 20s for you. So make sure that if you're watching this video and you're still in your 20s, sit down and evaluate both your friends, your family, both online and offline. Okay, this is also talking about social media, the kind of content you watch, the kind of people you watch, the kind of people you follow, the kind of lifestyle they live. If you're always watching those people that, make you feel like it's impossible, you're not going to ever think big. But if you're always surrounding yourself with positive people and watching positive people online, reading positive books that makes you believe that you can do better than what you're doing right now, it will help you. Okay, so surrounding yourself with the right people is very, very important. And if you're surrounded by the wrong crowd, you are going nowhere. You are going to be stunted for a very long time, and by the time you get into your 30s and your 40s, you're going to have a lot of regret. So sit now, evaluate the people that you always hang around with, and know if they are the best option for you. Secondly, and this one is really big because it's everywhere on social media, living beyond your means, living above your pockets. It has become a virus that a lot of people want to fake a lifestyle that they cannot keep up with. Both male and female, I have seen this also firsthand, and it is going to ruin you. By the time you get to where people are being settled, you find out that you're still hustling. Okay, a lot of people are not flexing and traveling the world and doing a lot of big things in their 20s, not because they cannot afford it, but because they are planning better. They are spending their money wisely, they are calculating wisely, they are budgeting, rather than going to the club, buying bottles of Azul, spending money on girls with BBLs just to say, oh, my girl looks hotter than your babe, wanting to hang out with the biggest influencers and, popular TikTokers, and, trying to do birthday surprises and organize parties and birthdays that are beyond their means just to belong to a certain class. Yes, that was a mouthful, but you understand what I mean. I see this happening a lot. A lot of people are trying so hard to belong that is making you live above your means. It's really crazy, and you need to be careful because on the long run, you're going to regret it. Yes. If you're living a lifestyle that you want people to just say, oh, she's living or he's living a certain lifestyle, but you're struggling in that lifestyle, then it's not worth it. Okay, so stop living beyond your means. Okay, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. You see all of those vacations to Qatar that you see your influencers doing. Brother, if you need that money for business, do business. Don't try to do it. The fact that people are saying, oh, you can't travel because you're broke, you could be invested in something with your money. Your money could be, you could be building some houses or doing some trades, some forex or something that will give you better income in the next 5 to 6 years. You could be buying shares in something to better your life than to travel to Qatar and go to Georgia and go to the UK or whatever, that because you see everybody doing it. Now, if you can't afford it, if it falls under your budget, that's perfect. But if you're forcing yourself to do it because that's what society expects so that they don't mock you, you're going to regret the time you're wasting. You're going to regret it. You're going to ruin it before you get to your 30s and your 40s. Now, your 30s and your 40s is never too late to travel and see the world and do everything when you know that your money is working for you somewhere. Okay? So stop trying to belong in your 20s. Your 20s is to try to figure out yourself and work harder in your 30s, and then retire early in your 40s and in your 50s. Okay? So do not let especially social media to pressure you to do too much, to do past yourself. Okay? You're going to end up regretting it. Thirdly, as a man, stop neglecting your health. Now, this one is very important because a lot of men actually do not take care of themselves. You guys just think that a man should be rugged always, and no. Take care of your health. Prioritize your health. Eat healthy. Go to the gym. Yes, play some football. Do some exercise, regular exercise. You need to be fit. Fitness helps you mentally and physically. Okay, it makes you feel happier. It keeps you in a better mood, in a lighter mood. You hardly get pissed or nag or feel pained or angry all the time. Okay, you don't have pepper body if you're Nigerian. You know what I mean? Okay, so definitely do not neglect your health in your 20s, because in your 30s it will affect you. In your 40s it will affect you. By 30, your waist is already doing queen, queen, queen. When you bend down, it's hard to stand up because you don't exercise enough. Okay, and sex is not an exercise. For some of you that think that, oh, I'm having sex regular, it is not an exercise. Okay, it's good for your health, but it's not all you need to be healthy. Just what I'm just trying to say here. All right, even though it's very important. But anyways, make sure that you're not neglecting your health. Take care of yourself, because what you eat, what you take in is going to reflect on your outside. If you're having a lot of breakouts, it could be what you're taking inside. Okay, if your skin is not looking nice enough, if your hairlines are going inside in your 20s, maybe something that maybe something that you're eating that you need to do better. Maybe you need to take some vitamins. If you don't know what vitamins to take, I've said this before on my channel. Go to the hospital, get tested, and you will be shocked to know what your body is deficient in. Okay, and you will get the prescription. It will be easier for you to buy the necessary vitamins that will help your body. And also make sure you take lots of fruits, drink a lot of water. Okay. Fourthly, drinking and partying. Bro, honestly, let me just say this from my own point. You see, 2020, where a lot of people were going viral and throwing content and doing whatnot, I surrounded myself with the wrong people, and I was busy partying and drinking, and I kept, posting, and I kept like procrastinating, which is going to be another point real soon. And I was not serious with pushing my content. I knew what I wanted to do. In fact, I already started it, but I got so distracted and so carried away 4 years ago that I'm sure I would have gone far by now if I had kept up with the energy that, a lot of people, had during the lockdown to realize what they wanted to do on social media. Now, this will affect you a lot. Trust me. Partying and drinking when you're supposed to be planning is going to mess you up in your 20s if you're not very careful. It's very easy to get distracted in your 20s when you're in the university or when you're just freshly out of school. So you're thinking, oh, it's a time to flex. Now, listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun. No, have fun, but have a limit. Do not get carried away. Some of you go to club and you empty your whole bank account and say, oh, I'm going to start hustling again. Why? You want to impress a girl, so you go all out for a girl that you're not even sure that you get married to anyways. So why? Okay, so you need to be very intentional in your 20s. You need to be very intentional. Some people will call you juice, like they'll call you like you're stingy or you don't like to enjoy yourself. Plan. By the time you'll be retired early, they'll be working until their 70s, until their 80s. They might even be the ones still taking care of their kids if they don't work smarter. Okay, so definitely do not make partying steal your time. Okay, do not let drinking how do I put it? Do not let drinking hurt your body. Okay, because whatever you're drinking and sniffing and smoking is going to tell in your 30s and in your 40s. It's going to tell if you keep doing it. So you need to be careful. In this month of June, that is Men's Health Awareness, this video is very important. Okay, so make sure that your partying and your drinking is well controlled. Now, my next point is procrastination. Now, somebody once said that procrastination is an arrogance that makes you think that God will give you another day or another time. What if you die? Why procrastinating? Okay, so like, do not procrastinate. Procrastination will ruin your 20s. It will ruin your life in general. I will do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. The next thing, you're 45 years old and you're still confused on what you want to be, and you're still single, by the way, as a man. Okay, so definitely do not procrastinate. If you have a job to do, do it. If you want to do something, do it. If you set a target, beat it. Do not keep procrastinating. Procrastination is not your friend. In your 20s, you're going to procrastinate a lot because you're going to think you have a lot of time on your hand. You're going to think, oh, I'm not even yet 30. I'm just 25. I'm just 27. I still have time. I don't have to get married early. I still have time. I need to flex. I need to have fun. Money is a visitor. Igbo people say money is a visitor. Okay, it visits you. If you don't handle it with care, if you don't love it and use it wisely, it might leave. Okay, so maybe in your 20s, this money has visited you. Use it wisely. Don't procrastinate. If you need to start building something, an empire, a business, start now. You're never too young to build. You're never too young to be a millionaire. If that $1 million idea comes and you get the opportunity to get the funds or someone to help you push that idea to become a reality, do not procrastinate and say, oh, I'll do it next year, or I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it, I still have enough time, I'm just 25. Do not procrastinate in your 20s. Whatever you can start doing in your 20s, start doing it, or procrastination is going to ruin your 20s for you. You're going to have a lot of regrets in your 30s and in your 40s. And another crazy thing about procrastination that really hurts is, while you have this idea and you are procrastinating on, working on that idea, somebody else will do it. You will be so shocked and you will be so devastated while you're procrastinating, saying I'll do it tomorrow because you have this arrogance that God will give you another time. He might pass that idea to somebody else, and the next morning you wake up, someone is already working on that idea and making it big, and then you are left with regrets. Procrastination is not your friend in your 20s. You need to listen to me and make sure it sticks into your brain that procrastination is not your friend in your 20s. If you must do something, do it. And last on my list, honestly guys, this month of June, I need you guys to learn, and I need you to prioritize yourself and take care of yourself, whether in your 20s or not. All right, now the last thing that will ruin your 20s is pornography and masturbation. Yes, some of you do not want to hear it, but soapy will kill you. Okay, not like kill you, but like literally, you know what I mean. So like watching pornography is going to kill your time. It's going to take your time. Okay, it's going to ruin you. Not just taking your time. Listen to me. Pornography and masturbation will ruin your sex life. Okay, in your 30s, where you're supposed to be banging your wife and having fun and doing all of those styles, you're going to be tired already. Okay, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to enjoy it anymore because you're already used to your hands. Your hands are now your best friends. And it's even worse when you now go to the point of buying a female toy. Because I know there are these toys that you put your big man inside and it's just doing the rolling for you. I've seen it everywhere. Okay, because like that's what I do research on all of those things. So if you are stuck with watching pornography, what pornography is short, I have a video on pornography, why it's not good for you, and masturbation. I will put that video at the end of this one. Click on it and you will understand in detail why pornography will ruin your 20s for you. Pornography and masturbation will ruin your 20s for you. It will stop you from going outside and being productive. Okay, it will stop you from meeting friends. It will stop you from talking to beautiful women. It will kill your self-esteem, kill your confidence. It will make it impossible for a woman to satisfy you. You will only be able to satisfy yourself. You will not be able to love your woman as much as you love your hands. I could go on and on and on and on and on about how pornography and masturbation will ruin your 20s. And pornography is even the worst because you have this illusion of what sex should be like. So when you meet a woman who is realistic and giving you sex as normal as sex can be, you will not enjoy it because you want to act all of the fantasies that you're seeing on porn, which is completely fake. Okay, you want your woman to be so creamy like you poured some yogurt inside of her. It's not gonna work. Okay, you want squirting to look like it's a shower head that just psh, everywhere. Sometimes that's not what even squirting looks like. So you are left with this illusion of what sex should be like. And when you find a real woman who gives you as it should be, you are not satisfied because you're like, I need to check another woman. Maybe this is not how it's supposed to be. This is not how I watch it. So that's how you find yourself. You start jumping from one woman to another. And this is what pornography is now doing to you. You can stick with one woman. You can't build with one woman. You can't emotionally and sexually connect to one partner. Now I can go on and on about pornography and masturbation, how it ruins your 20s. But make sure you go check out this video that will be at the end of this one, it will help you understand exactly what I'm talking about. So if you do not want to ruin your future, if you do not want to ruin your 20s, make sure that you watch this video over and over again and send it to your friends that needs to see it. Share this video, like it, so that YouTube can recommend it and more men can see it in this month of June that is all about men's health awareness. All right, so if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, share, and also subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. I will be so happy to read all of your comments in the comment section, and do well to follow me on Instagram. If you have any special requests, my DM is always open for you to send me your messages and let me know what videos you want to see next. So until next time, keep living life, keep being champs, and bye for now. Mwah.